All right. Welcome back, you inglorious bastards and magnificent bitches. It is I, Doc Camo, and we're just coming back for more Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go. I gotta apologize. I went back to the, Hogsmeade. So I went into just to see how much the tentacular seeds cost, and they were $10.85, so we had enough we should have got them already. But I found another page there. I found another page floating somewhere over around here, like flying with Accio, and there was an invisibility chest somewhere along that path, which 500 gold, but I was able to get level 20, so we got that. We're wearing them gloves, and I was able to I bought Protego Mastery, but we are growing venomous tentacula. That is the actual reason why I was just talking, but we are growing venomous tentaculars.
Revelio.
We have some tentacular on us. I want to, like, look at that. I want to put, oh, we got the Quidditch thing we can put up. We unlocked that, so we might as well put that in. I still want that hopping pot, though, like we have with the chopping station. I just want to see what this thing looks like before we go talk to Sabastian. But now we should have a never-ending supply of combat plants. Because that is just how winning is done. We can prepare before we go on every adventure. We got Chinese chomping cabbages.
Revelio.
We got mandrakes. I think I'm going to go back to the earthly environment. That just makes sense to me more than this dark environment, because we're like growing venomous plants and stuff. That looked awesome. Grabbed it for good measure. Let's go meet Sabastian, and actually, let's go to the map and see exactly which part of the castle he's in. So he's there. Let's travel. Let's get there faster, because we've been putting this off for a while. And we're halfway through the level cap. I think it's time we advance the story a bit, so we're going to go get a spell from Sabastian. do a couple of things because Confringo will help us with those other Merlin. I'm pretty sure.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Every time we don't have a spell for something and then we have a spell for something, it's always the spell for the new spell we get that does the new thing that we found. So let's go. Let's wait for Gary. Oh, there you go, Sebastian.
Over here.
What's up, my man?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
In the shadow of the Undercroft. All right.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's
Oh,
well
nice.
disguised.
We unlocked another secret passage. Oh, we found this thing early. Like, I knew there was something with this.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trying.
I will keep it between us, my guy. It's a decent looking hat, but we're gonna go with our wizard hat as always. With this.
Since the day we met, I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in
Revelio.
almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands.
I
Such
don't
spells
know.
should be properly taught, not banned.
It's not an
To be
unforgivable
fair,
curse,
I'm
so...
admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo,
Very well.
Confringo. Confringo. Because it's a red, it's not an unforgivable curse. It's like, as long as it's not an unforgivable curse,
Ready to actually
we're
try
good,
it
right?
out?
We're not evil?
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those
Right? We're not
candelabras.
evil?
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Alright. So let's assign our spells here. Because these are the unforgivable curses. Bombarda. Flipendo! Descendo! Transformation. And Glacius and Arresto Momentum. We'll put a couple of those on this. Now we got utility spell. We'll have a utility slot. We'll have 2 combat slots, a utility slot. And we actually should set that up now. So we're going to go to this one. And this is the one I want actually the utilities to be. So we're going to... and then we'll put that on the other one. And for now... well, because that's kind of utility wise, right? So then we can, this one is our room of requirement, our utility, and this one we can put and again a yellow just for the effects of breaking stuff, and just so we can, just so we make everything the same, we're actually going to put the yellow here. No! So now we got the same buttons. It'll be X for purple, B for yellow, and Y or A for red. And now we get a long distance red. That's a game changer. That's going to be a game changer in duels, because getting those shields is a thing. But now we can easily switch between these two, and these are, we get utility and room of requirement. All right. So what are we doing? Practice casting Confringo. All right. So
Revelio.
I see.
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Done.
All right. Well done. We got a nice spell.
I have to say,
I like that.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
I'm ready for more spells like this.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Oh, I'm in.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian. Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
I told
Ancient
Natty, I
magic.
might as well tell Sebastian.
I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else... Fig and I think that Ranrock
Why'd
has
you just
somehow found a
jump
way
like
to
that?
harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And
Yeah.
this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
Yes, I can, my friend.
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you... And remember, keep this place between us.
It's like...
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Alright.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Hell yeah.
Revelio! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Leave the Undercroft. We got the blasting curse, guys. Oh, yeah. It's not unforgivable.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
No need for threats.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sabastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Well, I tried. You all seen that, I tried. Alright, what do we gotta go to our common room. Put away those house keys, those house tokens. Ravenclaw common room, the grand staircase. Gotta remember that one. Even though I'm gonna spend most of my time in the room of requirement, let's be honest.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can
Nice.
be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Alright, I think we're gonna go see Garlic. Get another
This
yellow
Daedalian
spell.
Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more keys. Not bad, not bad. So let's go see Professor Garlic. Where? She's not there? Dogsweed and Deathcap. No, she's at the place that I've already learned about. I've already been there. I'm already growing venomous tentacula. Actually, speaking of let's go harvest one because we're not full up on that yet. We're not full up on that yet. We don't want to. We want to get max that stack out. But yeah, we still got time, so we'll go talk to her in a second. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Well, what we can do to make this easier is we do we put it on a mandrake. We use one so we can acquire one. And we just got to go get into a fight, it looks like. The best way to do that is to go to Hogsmeade on foot. So we don't need that. So let's just go to Hogsmeade on foot from the front of the castle. Or rather, Umbrum. While we look for multiple enemies, because we need simultaneous enemies to use the Mandrake on.
Revelio.
So now we just look for multiple enemies. What is that?
Suppose it's worth a look.
Selling a poaching errant turns out fine. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Revelio.
Been imagining things.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. Oh, my ears!
Assignment's all finished.
Come bring us! You'll feel that tomorrow. You having the knack
Let me answer.
Production! Alicia! Is that the best?
Depulso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Defender. Defender. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Not especially quiet, are you?
Revelio.
Shall we finish what we started?
Accio. Levioso.
Really?
Revelio.
That was easy.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've...
Lumos. I should investigate.
I think we found a dungeon of some sort. Yeah, I think we have. I want to come back here, so let's mark this place on the map and then go get that spell. Alright, so we're gonna attend class during the day, so let's go to herbology class. We'll go to herbology class, get the spell, and then we'll go back to that dungeon. Because get a couple of advanced yellows and advanced reds.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Levioso.
Oh, there she is.
Revelio.
Always finding more about the greenhouse I've never seen before.
Levioso. Revelio.
It's just the same old one. You can advance time by accessing the map and clicking R. Go during the day. Hello, ma'am.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. You'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite.
No,
After 3 weeks at St.
not
Mungo's, my
quite.
predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage. So it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Ah, that's awful.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him,
Somebody
but
had
I
to
dare
cancel
say I felt a
something
bit
it
more
said.
sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacular and,
Damn.
well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons.
In dragons.
One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Aren't you supposed to, like, teach me? Is this not the day? Are we not in the day? Is this not where we're attending a biology class? I really had to go to the door.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
I'm doing my best. I love my magic.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
Alright, Wingardium
When executed correctly,
It's
you should be able
Leviosa,
to
not
bolt this as onto
Leviosa.
a sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
I will
I've
do my
set some
best.
crates out for you in the next room.
So now I got my utility wheel and my room of requirement wheel. Alright.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Do we have any gear or anything? Yeah. Do we have anything unidentified? We can sell that. We can sell that. We got stuff to sell. Let's see if we can't... Oh, we got something to identify too. Let's identify, sell stuff, and then go do that dungeon. We need the map. I shouldn't have shut it all the way down. I'm an idiot. Because I want to get that hopping pot. I really want to get that, because then we always have random potions being made, and we can start using potions and plants. So let's see what this is. Diamond Jumper School Uniform. Increased damage with Incendio. Nice. Of course, we're going back to our trusty build here. And now we should be able to sell everything else. That venomous tentacula should be finished here too. Switch it to my chomping cabbages. And let's go sell stuff and go back to that that dungeon. I really want to see what that dive dungeon is. That Hogsmeade, not Hogsworth. Thank you. And if I go here, Pippin's shop over right there, I don't have to take away our custom waypoint that will get us back to where we want to go. Because even if this is going to be a slightly long episode today, I don't know, because I don't know how long the dungeon's going to be in. We're going to do the whole dungeon. We're going to go do that dungeon.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Alright. Pippin's potions.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Not a problem. I think we need like 3,000 for the hopping pot,
Well, for
so
now.
we're gonna go figure it out though. But we gotta figure out how to get there without changing our waypoint. So if I go turn around and I go around down the street. There we go. We're learning.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
How much is that hopping pot? 3,000. We're gonna. I want
Let
that
me know if
hopping
there's
pot.
anything else I can do to help.
There isn't. Except I need to figure a way out of town so I can fly.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go do that dungeon. Wingardium Leviosa. Toggle flight speed. Hold flight speed.
Revelio.
Alright, whatever about your sticks. Here we are.
This looks intriguing.
Yeah. Well, that was anti.
Revelio.
anticlimactic. We got time, right? We still got time? Let's go do a couple Merlin trials or something.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited
Revelio.
imagination, in my opinion. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
I don't know.
Revelio. Incendio. Reparo.
I don't know. I'm at a loss with that. Did I drop a fucking Chinese chopping? I did. No. Yeah, let's, I guess, go talk to Fig.
Revelio.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Oh, well, I think learning a spell comes first. So, we grow and harvest fluxweed, acquire all three climate, and use them simultaneously. That one's pretty easy, so, and back to, Hogsmeade, we're gonna go to the Neep. We'll end this episode with learning a flipendo. I think that's a good use of our time. Learning more spells is always better. Knockback Curse is better. I think it will be better than the other one.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Sometimes all roads do lead to Hogsmeade, my man. We've said that several times. Alright, Neep.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I do. Room of requirement. We might have, this might take a while to, like, I guess I can always just cut it to when we're, when the plant is finished. So we're gonna go to the, I think we got all the seeds now. And we gotta figure out how to properly allot. As we can Alright, so now we should be growing absolutely everything. But we don't have enough moonstone. We might need to get that refinery, actually. Manufacture moonstones. No, I don't want that. I want the large one so I can grow that last plant. Alright, that's all of them. We're growing Dittany, we're growing Mallowsweet, we're growing Mandrake, we're growing... That's what we just did. We're growing Shrivelflake, we're growing Chinese Chomp Carriages, we're growing Fleckseed, and we're growing Venomous Tentacula, yeah. Ready in 2 minutes and 17 seconds. How much do we get on this flex weed that we need? 12 minutes. I don't know. We're going to have to end this one here because we reached time. But we're going to come back. We'll have the fluoxine in hand and we'll go learn Flipendo. But as always, I'm Doc Como. We're Just Gaming. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.